just had on. So pretty freaking good. But this is exactly what we're looking for, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to the Leaky John Boat Company. Today we are doing some smallmouth fishing. We're fishing this river. I fished it a couple times last year, but it was like the dead heat of summer, and right now it's like the beginning week of May. So we're gonna try to get on some spawning fish. I don't really know how well I'm gonna do. The river's really shallow here, but I know there's some deep holes just kind of way down. So we're gonna kind of blind fish for a little bit, try to get in some fish, and then we're gonna hit those holes. I might switch it up a little bit, but right now we're using a spinnerbait. Same thing I was using last time, big giant perch colored spinnerbait. And we're gonna see if we can get any fish on the spinnerbait, and then we're gonna try for some Senkos and stuff like that. So guys, stick along and we'll see what happens. There we go, guys. I just saw a fish like come to the surface over there. I casted right at that spot. And it was no time after that. First fish of the day, guys. That's a real nice fish. But this is exactly what we're looking for, guys. In between 1 and 2 pounds. Nice freaking fish. I'm gonna get a Snapchat of him, and then we're gonna let him go, but that's an awesome fish, guys. Alright guys, we're gonna let this guy go real quick. There we go. First fish. Nice freaking smallie. And this looks like it's about 3 to 4 feet deep on that side. Where I'm standing is like super shallow, guys. It's probably 6 inches deep, but right up there, right against the edge right there. I'm gonna cast a couple more times and we're gonna see what else is in there. But that was just a perfect fish, perfect setup. I got freaking mosquitoes all over me. I've been spraying bug spray on me like crazy, but it is not doing the trick right now, guys. I'm definitely just ticking bottom right there with this heavy spinnerbait on. It'd probably help if I had a little bit lighter one, but this one gets to the bottom. Big presentation for those bigger fish. Don't have to worry about catching the rock bass, really. There we go. There's another fish. And that's another smallie. A little bit smaller, but kind of right in the same spot, right on the edge. And guys, right now I'm using a 10-pound braid with no leader on it, just because I know these fish are just they're more aggressive right now. I'm not really fishing for some line shy fish. I mean, if this fish is gonna bite, it's definitely just gonna bite. I don't gotta worry about it being line shy. Not that many people fish here, but definitely some other predators. Look at that thing. Nice little scar on that guy. Get him back in the water and see if we can get number 3 out of this hole. That was just freaking perfect. Right up on the edge. I mean, these fish must be sitting up there trying to feed. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I'm right on the edge every time I've gotten a hit, and it seems to be working out pretty freaking good, guys. This looks like a pretty freaking sweet hole, guys. I just passed a couple kids, and they said they caught a 3.5. So they've been catching a bunch. They've been here all day, so awesome for them. Kind of jealous they beat me here, but that's fishing, especially on public land. So we're gonna keep at it and see what we can get into, and see if they missed anything, guys. All right, guys, we're back to where we caught those fish, and I've walked like a mile in each direction. Walking back to the truck now. We're gonna see if we can get fish number 3 and maybe a couple more, but I haven't seen or had a bite or had any good luck since I left this spot. So we're gonna fish this for a little bit and see if there's any big smallies hanging out still. There we go. Oh, we got off. We're gonna see if we can get him again. I don't know if I just didn't set the hook good enough, or if that was actually like a nice sized rock bass, but he did not last long on there, guys. There we go. We're just gonna bring him right in. And that might have been the fish, guys, that I just had on. This time he swallowed it pretty freaking good. Nice little rock bass to add to the species list today. Hopefully we can get some more smallmouth, but that's a pretty good sized rock bass. I'm not going to complain because I have not been catching much, guys. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up today. Just the 2 smallies and that rock bass all at the same spot. I mean, I searched the river. I probably walked over a mile one direction and then turned around, came back. Not too many fish, but still an awesome day fishing, guys. And if you guys like the video on here, subscribe to the channel and check out the LeakyJohnBoatCompany.com. Thanks, guys.